4 tips on how to schedule social media content to make it super fast and super easy for you to get everything scheduled in advance so it's all automated coming up. Tip number 1 is to use a social media scheduling software that makes the whole process super simple, super fast, super easy for you to use and for you to schedule all your social media content in advance. The thing is you're busy running your business. You don't have time every day to be posting content, creating content in real time. So the thought is, how can you spend 2 or 3 hours a week or a month and batch up your processes so you can create all of your content for the next week or the next month or maybe even the next year in advance, and schedule all of that in the software so that after that you can basically go about your day and go about your business and everything just happens automatically. It all gets scheduled. It all goes live at the appropriate dates and times that you've determined and scheduled within the software. That would be huge, right? That would be pretty powerful. And so how do you do that? Well, you do that with social media scheduling software. So take a look for a tool that's going to work for you and make the whole process super simple and easy for you to schedule all your social media content in advance. If you don't know what tool to use, check out Marketing 360. It's really easy to use. It's a nice interface. And let me show you how that works right now. Let me walk you through it. So the first thing you're going to want to do inside of Marketing 360 is connect your accounts. So how you do that is you click to Settings. You go to Settings and you'll scroll down to the Social Media Settings section and you'll click to connect your accounts. And from there, you can connect your Facebook, Google My Business, LinkedIn, or Instagram accounts really fast and easy. You can see here that I've already connected my LinkedIn account, so we're just going to go with that for now. Once that's been done, you basically go to the social app. So you click here, you go to the social app. This is going to take you to the interface where you can go ahead and start scheduling posts in advance. Let me walk you through the process of how that works. It's really easy. So the first thing you'll do is you'll go ahead and select the social media profile you want the content to go live on. In this case, I'm going to pick LinkedIn. Now, the thing to note here is if I also connected my Instagram and my Facebook, I would also see those here. So I could select all 3 if I wanted to, so that this post that I'm creating here and scheduling would go live on all 3 platforms at the same time. So that's how you would do that. The next thing you're going to want to do is add your hashtags. So the nice thing here is you can add hashtags right here that apply to all the platforms. And if you want to add specific hashtags for the platform itself, you can add those down here. So let's say I connected my Instagram account as well. I could add hashtags here that will go live on Instagram and LinkedIn. Whereas down here, if I added some hashtags here that are specific for LinkedIn, those would only go live on LinkedIn. So it's pretty nice. Let me go ahead and put some hashtags in here that I've already saved. Boom. So those are the hashtags I want to use, and I'm good to go there. So the hashtag piece is done now. The next thing I want to do is add my image, which I've created. I'm going to go ahead and select that real quick. I'm going to go ahead and select that one right there. Boom. So there's my image, nice little quote. And I want that to go live actually, let's say next month on the 3rd. I'm going to go ahead and select July 3rd, and then the time. The most optimal times, for me are usually in the early morning or in the afternoon. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and select 2 o'clock a.m. That way it's sitting in everybody's feed the second they wake up. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my message here. Now, I've already pre-written my message in a Google document, so I'm going to go ahead and copy that real quick right here. I'm going to pop back over here. I'm going to paste that in there. So now I'm good to go on that front. So now I have the platform I'm posting to, my hashtags, my image, my scheduled date and time, and my content, and I am ready to go. Now here's the beauty. If I had another post I wanted to schedule, I could go ahead and do that right here. And actually, let me do that. So I want to pick LinkedIn. I'm going to actually go ahead and use the same hashtags. I'm going to pop over here because I also saved those in advance. Copy that real quick. Oh, need to copy that correctly, guys. Attention to detail. Pop back over here. I'm going to paste that in there. Good to go. I'm going to go ahead and add my image now. Select that. And this image here is this one. Boom. So now I got my image added. I'm going to pick my date and time. I'm going to go ahead and do this one the 2nd week of July. So July 3rd is the first one. I'm going to go July 10th, posting these bad boys on Friday. And this one, I'm going to test something. I'm going to actually go 4 o'clock p.m. on this one. I'm going to see how the afternoon performs. Oop, I didn't save my time there. Let me double click that. I didn't click that properly. There we go. Got my time in there, and now I'm going to pick my content. So I actually save that as well, which is right here. And this is a great way to do it, guys. If you just write this content out, get your thoughts out on paper, maybe in a Google document, so it's ready to go, it makes the scheduling process really fast. So now I've gone ahead and I've added 2 posts here. I got 2 posts. I could keep going, guys. I could schedule out, like I said, for the whole year if I wanted to. I could go forever on this. But I'm going to go ahead and just leave it at that with these 2 posts here. I'm going to click over here to create drafts, which is what that's doing right now. Boom. Now I can see my post. That's what it looks like. Looks good. And that looks good. Those both look pretty slick to me. I'm going to go ahead and hit schedule. Everything looks ready to go, ready to roll. So now I've gone ahead and I scheduled my posts, and I'm going to review that. That looks good. Schedule that second post. Now I've scheduled both of them. There's no more drafts. I can pop over here to pending. There's no pending. Here's the deal with pending. If you have somebody working for you that's doing the scheduling, they can you can set in your settings to put everything in the pending state until you approve it if you're the business owner. So if you had that setting turned on, which I don't, but if you did, you would see it here and you could go ahead and approve it. I'm posting this content myself, so I'm skipping that step. And then you can go to scheduling here, and this shows where the posts are scheduled. So if I had scheduled my post for a whole week or a whole month or a whole year in advance, I could see all of that here. It's going to sit in here and scheduled until it actually goes live, and then it's live to the world. So that's how easy it is to schedule your content in advance. Here again, you could take a Saturday. You could just go ahead and create all your content, come up with your ideas and your quotes and all these different things in advance, schedule it all in the software, hit save, and now you can wash your hands clean. You're done until all of that content's done being posted, and then you just sit down and you do the work again for the next cycle. Tip 2 is before you can schedule all your posts, you need to create them. You need to design them, right? Not just write the content, come up with the ideas, but actually design the posts. So look for a tool that has a design feature built into it. A tool that not only allows you to schedule the social media content, but also design the posts as well. That will make it really nice, efficient, and integrated. Let me show you how that works within Marketing 360. So within Marketing 360, if you want to design your own social media post and banner, you can go to Creative right here. And then within Creative, there's this tool called Banner Builder. Let me go ahead and click that open. And essentially this tool is like a simplified version of Photoshop, and it allows you to design your own social media posts and your own banners on the fly in the platform, and then you can get them scheduled in your social media tool. Let me show you how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom out here a little bit so I can see my screen a little bit better. Beautiful. And there's my banner. Now, I don't really want to use this, this starting point banner, so I'm going to go ahead and delete those layers out of there and start from scratch. And actually, guys, this tool is really nice because it has a lot of templates built in here, so you can pick any of these starting point templates and go ahead and make edits from there and customize from there if you wanted to. I'm actually going to create this from scratch for the sake of this walkthrough, so you can kind of see how it works. The first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and add an image. Now, this is kind of nice because I can upload my own image, or I can select from some default images that I can pull in here that are already pre-designed. So that's what I'm going to do for the sake of time. And I like that one, so I'm going to go with that. And it looks like this image is not quite centered, so you can use this tool over here to center a couple different ways. Boom, so that's nice and centered there. And then this is a little dark to lay my text on, so I'm actually going to go over here and I'm going to draw a box over this guy. Let's go ahead and widen this box out, make it a little bit bigger so it sits over the top of this layer here. Grab onto that, grab onto that, grab onto that. There we go. And then I actually want to change the color on this box to white. Let me do that. Boom. And then I actually want to change the transparency so it's even making the background lighter. There we go. I like that because that'll look better with my text. It'll pop on top. Now I'm going to add some text here. So adding text is really easy. I'm going to just go championship leaders build championship teams. Perfect. And I'm going to make the text color darker. Go over here. Boom. That looks pretty good right there. Make that a little bit lighter. Got to make this perfect, guys. Take it serious. Okay, and I got that there. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this down right here. I like that, actually, nice and simple for me. So now that my image is saved, I have a couple different options. I can go ahead and export this so that I can re-upload this later and edit it. So maybe next time, maybe next month, I want the same design, but I just want a different quote right here. I could just import it. I could go here and import it and just continue editing from here. Super easy to do. Or I can go ahead and just save it and download it. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save. I'm going to say this is my championship team's quote. Bam. And I am going to save and download that. So there it is. There's my image. I saved it. I downloaded it. So now it's all uploaded and ready to go. And it's been saved in the system. The nice thing now is I can go over here to Files, and right within the platform, it's actually saved my quotes that I've created there. So there's the one I created before. Here's the one I just created right here. It's saved. It's also saved in my banner builder folder, so I can use it later. Really easy to do. And the beauty of that is now I can go over here to social. Boom. When I'm scheduling my post now, I can pick my image. And I can go to my download folder because I just downloaded that image. And there's my quote right there. Boom. I'm going to pick that. Bam. There it is. So that's how easy it is. All within the platform. You can design the post and you can schedule it. How sweet is that? Tip 3 is to level up your knowledge when it comes to social media content creation so that you can truly develop a great social media content strategy that you can then get scheduled. So to level up your knowledge there, go to the Marketing 360 YouTube channel. When you get into the channel, click on playlists and then look for this playlist right here, Content Marketing and SEO Tips. And I'm going to go ahead and click open that playlist for you so you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. But there's a ton of great information here about social media content marketing. So check that out. Watch these videos so that you can learn the strategies behind coming up with winning content strategies on social media. Tip 4 is to continue to learn more about social media marketing and continually grow your brand on social media and build your awareness. So to do that, check out Marketing 360's YouTube channel. Look for the playlist here called Social Media Marketing Tips and Strategies. This playlist is completely packed with information that's going to continually help level up your knowledge when it comes to social media marketing strategies. New videos are added all the time, so check that out and continue to learn. So that's it. Hopefully these 4 tips help you understand how you can schedule your social media content in advance for the next week, month, or year so that you don't need to lift a finger and it all happens in an automated way. In addition to that, hopefully this was helpful to give you some ideas on how you can design your social media content, how you can learn more about social media content strategies and marketing strategies to fuel your brand and grow your brand. If you like it, share it with your friends, leave us a comment if you have additional tips, and follow us for more content like this down the road. Happy marketing.